This is SoCal Talk. How you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of SoCal Talk, and thank you for listening. In this episode, I can't believe what's going on today, especially in the elections. And in this episode, I want to make it clear, I want to make it official that I am not voting for Gavin Newsom, and I'm giving off a few reasons why I'm not voting for this guy. This guy today are so desperate. This guy today is so desperate that he had to get the least liked people in the country right now at the moment to campaign for him. Okay? Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Joke Biden. Okay? So I'm giving up a few reasons why I'm not voting for this guy, and you guys should not too. Okay? This guy closed down the country, okay, and makes special favors for certain industry like the show business industry to open while he leave every other business closed. All right, that's one reason. He favor one elitist for another. These elitists don't even care about. They're so out of touch with regular people. These elitists, like for the music industry, the video industry, the entertainment industry, period. These elitists are so out of touch with regular, everyday people. All right, and that's one reason why I'm not voting for Gavin Newsom. All right, he's out of touch. He favored one people, one industry over another, destroying small businesses. Think that he's doing for their own good, which is actually detrimental for the people. All right, nothing he's doing has benefit California. Nothing. This guy, I cannot name one accomplishment he have done. All right, name one accomplishment, guys. Give me some accomplishment. I want to know some accomplishment. Whether before governmentship, right? Whether before he was governor, and what have he accomplished? Rigging the election. What has he accomplished before becoming the governor, and after becoming the governor, and as the governor right now? What has he accomplished? We're in so much turmoil right now, right? Another reason, another point. Well, I'm not voting for Gavin Newsom. He don't favor Californians. He don't put California first. He, in his recent event, that he want to give several $billions to Afghan refugees. I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Like, first of all, you have homeless people in the city sleeping in tents. Some of these homeless are veterans. How come you're not putting them first? You put Afghan people who's not even a citizen of this country. Okay, you're not putting the California first before these people. They have not even arrived yet. Most of them haven't even arrived yet. Okay, and he wouldn't put these people first, and the people who's hopping the border, which is not just Hispanics. All right, it's just not. It's all is the world, basically. The open border. He never been to the border before. I never see him doing a photo op at the borders. All right. Number two, that he never put California first. All right. Number three is how consistent is he? All right. I want to go on the religion aspect. He's a Catholic, right? He's like Joe Biden. He's a Catholic. But he want to I'm afraid YouTube might censor this. His favor killing people, killing infants, all right, killing babies. He's favored that, but he's a Catholic. Don't you see the contradiction of that? His faith did not favor that, and he's allowing that anyway. See how the hypocrisy? Number three is his hypocrisy. All right. I'm not attacking his faith, but he's inconsistent with what he's saying. He's saying he's one thing, but he's doing another thing. How inconsistent is that? This is why if he's inconsistent and a hypocrite, basically a hypocrite is basically a liar. Basically, that's what it is, right? A liar. How can you trust that? How can you trust people like that? Okay? How is he gonna look out for your best interests? Okay. Number four, another one is he's trying to buy people's vote. Okay, he's giving off all these money. Even some people that don't even need it. He's even giving money to convict people in jail. Not only that, he's releasing people from jail. Okay, how is that benefit to the law-abiding citizen? So basically, you're releasing criminals, and don't be surprised if the crime rate goes up because you release criminals. They don't understand the correlation between what their actions. He got so many flaws. He hasn't accomplished anything yet. He don't favor Californians, the citizens. He contradicts himself. Okay? And there's so many right now. I just can't I can't get behind this guy at all. This guy needs to get out. I don't understand how can anybody favor him. And you see celebrities right now all promoting vote no on recall, vote no on recall. Why? Because I understand why. Because it benefits them. Because he's giving out he's giving cutbacks and all these stuff. It benefits them. That's why they try to influence people. And the people who fall for it are the dumb people. And they're showing fake polls that Gavin Newsom, I'm not sure he's leading in the poll right now. They're showing fake polls that he's leading. I'm like, okay, this is the same poll that said Donald Trump was losing. People need to think, man. This guy shouldn't be up there. He's doing a terrible job. He says he's reducing forest fire from last time. How are you reducing forest fire if the forest is still burning right now? I understand he can't do nothing about the drought. He can't control that. I understand that. But again, he's implementing plan that's contradict each other. He wanted to sign all renewable resources, but yet again, he don't have a contingency plan because he don't understand that renewable resources are unreliable. Okay? He want to put solar panels, wind, and all this stuff. Okay, what about those fails? There's evidence that shows that it fails before. Solar panels and wind. It fails. What do you have backing up? Nothing. He wanted to destroy all the coal power and not leaving any coal power just in case if something do fail. Renewable resources are unreliable. This is what happened. These environmentalists don't understand that. They're unreliable. They think carbon emission is the reason why the globe is warm right now. It's not so. If you look in the ice core samples, there's more carbon in the atmosphere millions of years ago than it is right now. Plant food. That's what it is. Carbon is plant food. And they don't understand it. These are environmentalists. When you bring up the subject of ice core samples, they act like it doesn't matter. But I digress on that. I want to focus this video on Gavin Newsom. And why I'm not voting for him. Buying off people's vote. Yeah, you can sell your vote, but it's only going to backfire and hurt you at the end. $500, $600, okay, how long will that last you? The inflation is already happening. $600, $500 doesn't even matter anymore because the price of food is so high right now. It doesn't make any sense. And people still voting for him? Can increase your taxes? What Gavin Newsom should do is eliminate the gas taxes. Why haven't he done that yet? He let it go. He let it go on. In California, we have the highest gas due to the gas taxes, which doesn't make sense. Okay, eliminate the gas taxes, alleviate some pressure on the people. All right, we're doing prices rising up as it is, and he's not reducing the gas taxes, not knowing that California have their own oil reserve. Tap into oil reserve. He's not doing that. He's not doing anything to help the Californians. There's many things that he's doing wrong. He hasn't accomplished anything that's benefit California. The high-speed railway, that's not his fault, but these are some of the plan that these Democrats promises and never accomplish. All right? They're delivering false hope, false promise, and broken dreams. That's what it is. That's what this Gavin Newsom character can give you. a campaign based on lie. When you peel the onion, you can expose how rotten the core is between this campaign. Now he's getting the most hated person. Now he's the most disliked person, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Why would you do that? And not only that, he's going only to Democratic City, only to San Francisco. They're going only to San Francisco. I believe, right? Okay, San Francisco is not the center of California. California are spanned way beyond San Francisco and Sacramento, but you don't understand that. Okay, they think all the people are only in San Francisco. Not only that, they're only going to their demographic, the liberals, the liberal-minded. They're so brainwashed right now. They don't understand what it is right now. How are things right now? These academia people go to school for so long and have no idea how the world works. Have no life experience because they've been institutionalized for almost all their life by going to school. I got my master. I got my PhD. Now what? Now I have no life experience. I don't know how the world works. I'm so disconnected. Yada. These are what's wrong with these people. They think school is the central of the universe for some reason. Not everybody go to school is smart. I know a lot of people that have their degrees, but they could be they're the dumbest people out there. You have as much degree as you want. It doesn't negate that you could be so dumb. You don't know everything just because you have a degree. But I digress. These are the type of people that vote for Gavin Newsom. They think they're infallible. They think they cannot be wrong by voting for Gavin Newsom. These are his constituents. The brainwash and what? Closed off in a bubble. They don't know what the farmer has to do to get their food, to get their soy latte. They have no idea to vote for Gavin Newsom. And I want to make this video just to promote that people don't vote for him. All right? There are other candidates. I'm not endorsing any other candidates, but clearly Gavin Newsom is not the right man for the job. Vote whoever you want, but not him. September 14th, if you live in California, vote yes to recall Gavin Newsom. Because he's not doing anything to help California. But to buy votes, give off money. What is that going to do? That's just only putting the band-aid. It doesn't fix the problem at all. Try to give off money, our taxpayer money, instead of giving to California, giving off to Afghan refugees. What does that do? What does that do? What does that do? Does that alleviate the pressure Americans, California is going through right now? Get him out of office. He don't deserve to be there. This guy's a clown. And he don't deserve a second chance. That's twice. If you get recalled, that's 2 times a Democrat got recalled. Okay, you can vote for Larry Elder, John Cox, Bruce Jenner. I don't care who you vote for. But maybe, I don't know, man. At the candidates I'm looking right now, I can't say I'm behind any one of them. But I'll make my decision once I get to the booth. But right now, Gavin Newsom is not the right man for the job. He need to be voted out, recalled. Vote yes on Gavin Newsom. He is so corrupt. He has so many connections to corrupt organizations, corrupt people. And they don't understand that. These people have no conscience. They're so disconnected with everyday working Americans. They are the reason why policy are not working right now. Don't ever depend on the politician to solve your problem or government. They cannot solve problems. They only create problems. Gavin Newsom, he's a part of the problem. He's part of the government. He only create problems and not solve them. He create problems so you can be dependent on the government. That's what he's doing. create more problems so you could be dependent on the government. Create problems, and he'll offer you the solutions. Hegelian dialect. Try to get people to vote for him, give them free money, send them to school where they indoctrinate them. Or the teachers came out of these liberal universities to teach liberal ideology to your kids. That's what's happening. And your kids come out liberal. Not understand what the word liberal means. They totally changed the definition of liberals. Liberals meaning to be open-minded, right? Not to be closed-minded. Not to say that your solution is the only solution and I'll be your solution. They totally changed the definition of liberal. Liberal of the yesteryears is not the same as right now. That's what it is. It's all corrupt. Oligarchy, paid for by the corporations. Gavin Newsom, he's paid for by the corporations. Telling you the solution is to wear masks and realizing it doesn't work and tell you to do it again. That's insanity. Do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. It's by far the definition of insanity. And when does it end? When does it end? All right? Most of the people who got Jim Jones jab are getting it. All right? The people who's getting the Jim Jones jab are the ones who's most likely to get it. They're racking up the hospital bed right now. And this guy say that's the only solution. It don't make any sense. Give me the horse drug, all right? Give me the mosquito pill. I'll take that before I take this. Jim Jones Kool-Aid. Jim Jones came from California. Well, he's from Ohio. Then he came to California to preach his socialistic idea. And he was a Democrat. Jim Jones, if you're not familiar, he was a Democrat. He was a socialist. That's why he went to French Ghana and built his socialistic utopia where everybody works pennies on the dollar, eat beans and rice, and afterward drink the Kool-Aid. That's what it is. That's your democratic utopia for you right there. All right? And this is the democratic utopia. Right now in California, we need to vote out Gavin Newsom. He's not the right man for the job. He needs to be excommunicated. Get out of here. Hit the road. Get the boot. He's not the perfect man for the job. You know those boy, when you go to high school, right? There's always this guy, he's a pretty boy, and have that smirk in the face. That's Gavin Newsom. Why would you vote for a guy like that? The vain boy who worry about how pretty his hair is, always got to comb his hair, never got his finger dirty. Right? Pretty boy. How are you expect to lead? Do you ever let a pretty boy lead you? No. You gotta go. That's a few reasons. I'm giving you a good enough reason to recall him. All right, that's good enough. He's not doing anything. He hasn't accomplished anything. It's getting worse and worse by the day. It's getting worse and worse. And he's implementing stupid policy that does not work. It's going to be George Orwell 1984. Excuse me. And people think that is a utopia. These are the people who vote for him, for Gavin, is the type of people who voted, who will get 1984 on their arms. Why would you do that? In sock. Like, why? Why? It's a repressive regime. So they support repressive regime. Basically, that's what it is. Repressive regime. Hit the road, Gavin. You don't need to be here. People don't want you. Make an exemption for only your restaurant to open and everybody else's restaurant to close. Destroying small businesses. Making everybody have to do all these stupid policy. Oh, you can't eat inside, but you can buy a tent and conceal all four sides and eat it outside, which is inside. Is the logic in that? So you go to a restaurant, you can't eat inside, but you have to eat a tent outside, but it's actually inside. You're making all this mental gymnastics. Like, why? Why? It don't make any sense. Like I said, it doesn't make sense. It don't make dollars. And this definitely doesn't make sense. All right? If it doesn't make sense, it's not true. So, yeah, guys. Don't vote for Gavin Newsom. He's not the right man for the job. He needs to be kicked out. And if you guys do know any more reasons, please leave a comment below so I have a more arsenal to unleash on the next video if I ever to make another video to destroy Gavin Newsom's and his ridiculous policy. All right, leave a comment below. You can like this video. You could dislike this video. You can share or subscribe. But let me know what you think on the comment below. And on that note, guys, thank you for listening to my ramble about Gavin Newsom, and try not to vote for him, all right, guys? Especially California with common sense. We don't need this anymore, all right? We have had it. We have had enough. No more Gavin Newsom. Recall him September 14, 2021. On that note, guys, I'm out. Peace.